Day 108. Ugh. It's about 7:15. We woke up around 5:30, maybe around 6 o'clock. It's still dark. The skies are incredibly gray. But, oh my gosh, I had the best coffee this morning. Even with 2 creamers, the extra cocoa in it. Delightful. So, and then, like, getting ready to get out, it started to sprinkle, so then it was like panic. Hurry up, get up, get the tent down, so that I'm not having to carry it any wetter than it already was. The tent itself was pretty dry, but the fly's wet again. Oh my God. After the last wet, the mildew in my backpack from last year's AT extravaganza popped back out. Oh my God, it smells so bad. Whew. Anyway, we are southbound because that's how you get through this part of the CDT, going the opposite direction of your ultimate destination. Yay! And then we go just basically due west for a really long time. It is so frustrating. It's like we want to go north and get to Canada and be done with this. But yeah, instead, the trail takes you south, west, southwest, all kinds of fun stuff before you actually get to go north. Anyway, we're going to pick up water at Summit Lake. It's the last water for like 16 miles if you're taking the max-in alternate, which we are because we have boxes there. And is a good thing because if we were doing the actual CDT, it would be like 26 miles until the next water, from what I read in Gut Hook. And neither of us has the carrying capacity for that kind of haul. Luckily, it's cold and wet, and the terrain is flat, so we won't need to drink as much water, so that's good. Anyway, we should be at the Idaho border. It's 8 miles away from where we camped. Yay! I can't wait. And theoretically, depending on weather, we should be at Maxton tomorrow. Also, yay, because we need to get some better maps and some service. The park has very shitty service. So, off we go. Yay, hiking. Oh my God. We'll be coming up on Summit Lake shortly. The skies look super shitty over there. Luckily, the direction we're going, well, ultimately, west, they look a little better, so that's good. And I'm stoked. So yesterday, when we were in Old Faithful Village, they have a medical clinic there, and I dropped in to see if they would possibly kick me down some nitrile gloves to keep my hands a little bit warmer. Right now, the only gloves I have are fabric, so once they get wet, they do precisely 0 good. So, hey, check it out. I do have a wilderness first responder certificate, but I'm not hoping to perform any medical procedures today. And they're actually working really well to keep my hands warm. And I just learned that I can still work my phone in these gloves, which is awesome. I don't have to take them off because, I mean, they're kind of flimsy. He gave me 3 pairs though, so that's rad. But yeah, the less I have to put them on and take them off, the longer they'll last for sure. So there's Summit Lake. That'll be our stop. Pick up water to get 16 miles further up trail. And then after this, the Idaho border should be about 6 miles away. So all exciting stuff. Very, very cool. Just hope we can get ourselves more towards that, further away from that. This is the wasteland that is West Yellowstone National Park. Oh my goodness. This is just kind of depressing. Oh my goodness. I don't know when this fire was. I doubt it was the same fire that was on the east side of the park. Just because there's so much actual forest in between the two burn areas. And this one looks more recent. Nothing really growing back up under it yet. Holy moly. The sun is trying to come out behind us because now we're pretty much going straight west. I hope it succeeds because the rain is definitely interfering with my ability to eat breakfast. Raw Pop-Tarts are, that's one thing. Wet raw Pop-Tarts? Blech. I don't want to eat that. Messy. Oh my goodness. Alright. Less than 6 miles to Idaho. Yay! Well, so much for the more promising skies to the west. Looks like Wyoming's going to give us a lovely parting gift in the form of getting soaked and frozen. Sweet. Welcome to Idaho, bitches. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to hang out at the state line and enjoy that milestone unless there's a ton of forest cover. We just met a southbounder named Latecomer. He was a super cool guy. Oh my goodness, I guess he stayed on the boundary of the park last night. And he said the last time he saw any northbounders was 3 days ago, a little bit south of Lima, however you pronounce it. Oh my goodness, which is really far ahead. Yikes. So, yeah, that's... I think we're definitely it. We are the back of the bus, kids. Holy crap. And the weather's definitely getting shittier out here. But he told us some good things about Max Inn, some good things about Lima, and then like a little place about 2 miles north or south of Max Inn. Anyway, basically, at this point, we just need to get someplace where there's service so I can start looking at maps to find some alternates to get us up the trail, and up into Glacier as quickly as possible so that we at least have our continuous footpath and we end at the border. I mean, already this trail has been just a mishmash shit show. Like I said yesterday, or maybe the day before. Well, after this, I wouldn't say, I thru-hiked the CDT. I will say that I thru-hiked from Mexico to Canada along the Continental Divide, but not quite the same. So at this point, it's basically just getting up there and getting done before we're just getting hammered with worse weather than this. So, he said he thought we would be at Max Inn tonight. I thought it was considerably further away, like 30 miles from where we camped. But I'm not sure. He also said that once we get out of the park, we basically start walking on decommissioned Forest Service roads, and they're really wide, and they used to be paved. So hopefully that makes things go a little faster, we may get to Maxon tonight, but I don't really want to. We have boxes there. Post office certainly won't be open by the time we get there. And we have plenty of food. And apparently the hotel there is $109, which is definitely above our pay grade. So maybe camp up somewhere really close so you can pop in first thing in the morning, have breakfast, get our boxes, pack out a lunch, and move on. But get some better maps or intel on how to get our asses further north faster, ideally by no longer walking south or fucking west. Canada is north. It's really where we want to go. So we gotta figure out how to do it. Well, we should be hitting the Idaho border any second now. Oh, hey, maybe it's just incredibly build the wall. Wow. CDT southbounders, welcome to Wyoming. Well, what about us, fuckers? Guess we get no sign. Oh my gosh, that's funny. There aren't supposed to be any northbounders here right now. 'Tis the problem. So hey, well, anticlimactic, about as anticlimactic as possible. Welcome to Idaho. You know what sounds good? A fully loaded baked potato. Apparently they don't care about this trail once you get past Summit Lake, because it's just a minefield of blowdowns and now crazy lava rock everywhere, which is super annoying. Oh my gosh. And all kinds of dead trees and little baby trees that got frostbite from the winter, it looks like. We're still up at around 8,400 feet at the border. Luckily, Maxon is like 2,000 feet lower because it is balls ass cold out here. Definitely feels like it's freezing, although it just started raining again. I think it might be small hail, I don't know. Holy shit. It is fucking cold out here. And yeah, but the good news is we do get to go down in elevations as soon as we are allowed to exit this fucking park. Oh my god. Just want to quit the park. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. We get down in elevation. Hopefully it's a little bit warmer because my toes are definitely freezing. They're like in ice water right now because it's so wet. Yay! And my hands aren't working super great, even though I do have the gloves and they are helping some. But yeah, latecomers said that once you get out of the park, it turns into super easy cruising on old Forest Service roads, which I'm very much looking forward to, as opposed to this hell. Good God. And getting down in elevation. Also, according to the gut hook notes, we should both Verizon and AT&T get some service at some point later today as we get closer to Maxon, and I think it's US Highway 20. So that's all good news. We just need to make it down there, which I am very anxious to do as quickly as possible. I mean, it'll probably be raining still, but at least the temperatures won't be absolutely freezing. So that's good. Yay! All right, time to put the phone away and the hood back on. Apparently I missed the Yellowstone National Park boundary sign, but there was a bigger CDT blaze back there. First one of those we've seen in a while. Oh my God, I'm so glad to be out of that park. That last part of the trail was brutal. Oh, there's a blaze down. But, oh my God, that was such a pain in the ass. Blowdowns everywhere, snags, super shitty terrain, all uneven and rocky. Oh my God. But anyway, we're on the, I believe, Targhee National Forest now. And hopefully, after a little bit here, we actually start going north finally pretty quick. Now that we're out of the park and there are multiple options everywhere. Not just the one trail. Yay! We go north for a bit and then pretty much start heading straight west again. So, you know, yay. That's the way to Canada now, right? West. Hey. But this is much better trail on this forest than it was in the park. I guess they don't expect a lot of people to go west of Summit Lake. That's where the last backcountry campsite is in the park. And the trail beyond that is a mess. So glad to be back on something resembling trail. Yay! Yeah, so this is nice. It's hailing. And there's not enough canopy in these trees really to like hide out in them. It's fucking hail. It's not like rain that's gonna get caught on the branches. I don't know though. It is very cold. This trail is supposed to go down, but so far it's still mostly just been going up. Super frustrating. I am starving. I can't eat because it's precipitating. I get my food all wet because it's pretty much all snacks I have on me. Don't really want to stop because that's when you start freezing your ass off. And yeah, as I mentioned, it's hailing. Yay, hiking! Welcome to Idaho. At least the trail's in really good condition. It's actually very nice. And it's about 10 after 1. Oh my God, it stopped hailing. It actually stopped raining altogether, finally. Right about the time. I just was so frustrated. I was just looking for any place under canopy to sit. But these trees don't really provide enough. So we tried to rig up a Tyvek ground cover, like mini shelter with our trekking poles, which was marginally ineffective. But at least it stopped raining, so that was good. We had lunch. Also good because I was so hungry. I was just like so frustrated. So all of the snacks that I have in my pockets, like you can't eat them while you're walking because then they just get all wet. All the candy, the jerky, nuts, all of it. And I need to eat more because I'm just starving all the time. The sun came out for like 2 minutes. It's gone now. But it does look a little bit lighter. We're only 1.2 miles away from the junction to the Max-In alternate. And then hopefully this trail will start going down. And it looks like the clouds are breaking up. So it would be awesome if we could get what we had yesterday, where it's at least sunny at the end of the day before we camp, so that everything will dry out. My pack is soaked. I'm soaked. It's freezing up here. And Maxon is like 2,000 feet below here. So hopefully once we hit the junction, the trail will start going down, because I mean, I'd rather it snow or hail on me if it's gonna precipitate, because that stuff just bounces right off, or you can brush it right off. But except for that little bit of hail, it's pretty much just been raining, so everything's freezing cold and wet. I'd rather have the benefit of the warmer temperatures being at a lower elevation as well. So hopefully that'll happen. And yeah, some sunshine would be nice, because it is cold and miserable out here. And doesn't make for particularly enjoyable walking at all. Whew. The trail's in great condition, so it is pretty much old forest roads. And so it's nice grade and not rocky. There's no blowdowns. Haven't had any blowdowns yet, so that's all good. But Jesus fucking Christ, it is so cold up here. I just wish I was someplace warm. I don't know, like tropical. Ugh. Now, islanders do not belong in this weather. I don't know how my Alaskan cousins do it. And those are some brave souls. Well, it's just after 1:30, and we're on the Maxon alternate now. There was a log with a CDT sign in the middle of the road up there, so that people who were taking the official CDT or the Henry's Lake route would know to make that hairpin turn. But yeah, it's an extra 40 miles, and apparently it's also fairly challenging, and it doesn't go by Maxon where our box is. So needless to say, we're not going to be taking that route. We're taking this alternate instead. Yay. So now it's just getting to Latham Spring, which is the next water, even though I've still hardly drunk any of the water I took from Summit Lake, because it's just been so cold and wet. It's hard to drink cold, ice cold water when you're already freezing. But Latham Spring, I guess, if it's still flowing at all, hopefully it is flowing super, super slow. Yay. Like 1 liter per 2 minutes. Yikes. And that was sometime in August. Well, it's September 10th now, so hopefully there's still some water in that spring. But we have come down in elevation some, and we even saw our shadows a couple of times for a few brief seconds, so that was nice. My goodness. At least this trail, as it were, is makes for easy walking very fast. Yeah. We've been walking Old Forest Road 78, which apparently has been decommissioned, and that's how they decommission it, by a series of giant pits with huge divots or huge piles in front of them. And I saw in Guthook somebody wrote, because there's a junction around here soon, somebody wrote caution speed bumps, and now I understand what they're talking about, because yeah, definitely they do not want you driving down this road. Look at that. So right after the last giant hill and pit combination, we get dropped out onto Forest Service Road 79, and our junction. This road's still in use. You can still see tire tracks that aren't that old. That's funny. We're now on apparently decommissioned Forest Road 66. I've never seen one of these before. National Forest Silvicultural Work Area. And then it has the 23 acres, year of stand origin 1973, burned 1971. It doesn't say dozer. Something happened and so after it burned in 1971, they bulldozed everything, and then this is what has come back since then in 1971. Huh. Anyway, not really sure why this road is decommissioned. It actually has a name, Black Canyon Loop, according to Guthook. But yeah, another series of speed bumps, as it were. And the spring should be about a half mile further down this road. Apparently it's a pipe flowing off trail, so we'll have to keep an eye out for it. Weather's finally starting to break up a little bit. We're further down, so it's much less obnoxiously cold and horrible down here. Yay! So you can see that this decommissioned road doesn't stop everybody. There's like a little side trail that people have made, but yeah, Denny Dirt Biker took it too. Yeah, you can't stop me with your decommissioned roads and your giant valleys and pits, or peaks and valleys. I get where I want. I'm Denny Dirt Biker. What with all the PUDs, like, oh my gosh, the epitome of a PUD, those stupid peaks and valleys trying to keep people off from driving on this road. We thought we missed the Latham Spring. And he said there was a giant wooden arrow. We saw like a wooden, it looked like maybe an H or an A or some letter, and there's supposed to be a metal drainage pipe. But then they said that the spring was before the icon. Well, so I stopped the video because he was yelling at me. I couldn't find the... Damn, it's further off trail than you would imagine. But anyway, apparently all the comments on Good Hook for the spring are for southbounders, because we ultimately found it. Damn, where did he go? This is like way further off trail. It didn't say anything about all this. This is dumb. Fuck, we had enough water, really. We could have made it to the next source in 9 miles, because we've hardly had anything to drink. Oh well, now that I'm here, I might as well go take a look. So, upon further inspection, so the water in the spring, air quote spring, I'm sure there is a spring somewhere, but it goes up into a corrugated pipe, which, it's because the lid doesn't go all the way on, maybe, or whatever. It comes out and flows down like a metal pipe, and then just flows off down the hill. Well, it's flowing like stupid slow. So we went and checked under the lid of the corrugated pipe, and yeah, there's like dead rodents, spiders, all kinds of algae. So, you think you're getting spring water. People are probably like, oh, it comes from a spring. I'm not going to filter that. Well, you just drank dead mouse water. Enjoy your rabies or whatever the hell else mice give you when they're dead, or whatever they were carrying when they were alive. At any rate, thank goodness, I think both of us have enough water to get to the next source, even though it's still a good 9 miles away. Anyway, the terrain is pretty much just flatter downhill. It's just basically cruising these Forest Service roads. The hardest thing about them, or the thing that takes the longest, is going up and down the stupid decommissioning PUDs. Oh, and also the little side trails, because I just tripped. Whatever. I'm a thrasher. Anyway, that was fun. Little jaunt. Definitely make a note about that in Gut Hook. Fuck. In this 16 miles since the last water source at Summit Lake, I've probably drunk less than half a liter. But I would just like to point out, of course it's disappeared, but it was sunny. It was sunny for a good 10 seconds. Oh, that's the good shit right there. And I feel like it's going to be sunny again probably for another good 10 to 15 seconds. That's right. I'm gonna live it up. Well, so much for the blue skies and sunshine. Apparently, all the storm clouds that already hit us changed direction with the wind, and now they're coming right back for us. What the fuck? The blue skies are now ahead of us, blowing away. Nice. Oh well. It's 8.8 miles to Thirsty Creek, where the next water is, and conveniently located 3 miles before Max Inn, where we have post boxes we can pick up tomorrow. So it's around, 20 after 2, something like that. So we're gonna camp on the creek. Somebody said there was good camping on the creek. We're gonna camp down there this evening because we can't afford a $109 room at Max Inn, and then hit it up in the morning. Hopefully get breakfast, but I also understand that they have some of the best barbecue around. Oh, that sounds nice. Barbecue. It's a lot of meat. Nice view from up here on Big Canyon Loop Road, which is like washed out all over the place. Goodness. Got a little LTE here. Nice. Avalanche. Rock slide. We're headed down Forest Road 82 from the Targhee National Forest towards Max Inn. This is actually a really nice road. Finally have some sun. Well, whenever there's not a tree in the way. But oh my goodness. Finally got to take off my rain jacket and the 72 other layers I was wearing. I'm still wearing my sleep shirt. It's still chilly out here. But much nicer down here. And we're still going further down in elevation. Yay! We're gonna camp near Lucky Dog Creek, which is the next water source anyway. And that's only about just a little over 5 miles away. So we should be able to get in, get tented up. Hopefully it won't start raining again, although it doesn't look rainy anywhere around. But you never know out here. Oh my gosh. I thought we were going to get some before. And then the same storm clouds that nailed us once started heading right back for us. What the hell is that about? Come on, nature, get your shit together. But nice view down valley when there's a break in the trees, which there's not currently. Sorry about that. But this is actually good. Let everything dry out. Hopefully the shoes will be dry by the time we get there. And it'll be so nice to let our feet dry out. They've been wet all day. But at least they're not frozen anymore. I can feel all 20 of my digits. Amazing. Somebody take a memo. I found some thimbleberries on the side of the road. Nice. Some of them are a little buggy, but
they're protein.
Pretty good. They're not my favorite berry, but you know, take what you can get. Saw a few look like raspberries or caneberries stalks up on the hill, but I haven't seen any down here. I didn't think I'd see any thimbleberries. It's way late. Hey, never look a gift berry in the mouth. Just let it look you in the mouth. It's about 6:15, and we made it to Lucky Dog Creek. It's really beautiful water. Somebody put on Guthook that there was good camping near this creek. No. It's an overgrown, marshy mess. But I thought we'd check it out. There's definitely good access to the creek. But yeah, darn. It looked like there was a flat spot here on Google Earth. That's not the case. But there's got to be something nearby. Probably in that little hole of a chair. We'll find something, but we're getting water here and we're done for the day. We're like 3 miles, I think, from Max Inn, something like that. So super close tomorrow. We got water out of Lucky Dog Creek. Oh my gosh, that creek has some of the most beautiful crystal clear water I've ever seen. And it wasn't even freezing cold because I was totally dreading dipping my hand into that. So that was a nice surprise. And then we came back up down a forest road and then back into the forest a little bit to get off the road and camp here for the evening so that we're in a primo position to walk into Max Inn tomorrow in time for breakfast. Yay! But first, dinner time. So I have all my warm clothes on. Yay! The phone charging. I'm in my sleeping bag, and now it's my favorite time of the day, the time I get to play with my food. Yay! So tonight for dinner, because I have this Meyer lemon cheesecake that Elizabeth on the trail sent us. Oh my God, I'm so stoked. This thing has like 650 calories in it. So I'm gonna have these noodles. I think they're like green tea noodles. I don't know. I found them in a hiker box, I think. So I'm gonna have these for dinner and add some pine nuts that came out of the hiker box at Brooks Lake Lodge. And yeah, because that should be pretty low calorie. I had some hickory smoked tuna in there with this, but I ate it for lunch, so oh well. But basically this is dinner. And then I'm gonna have, ooh, I got tea. I have so much tea that somebody sent me that watches on YouTube, which I really appreciate. Actually, these came from John. So thanks, John. I'm going to have stress less, although I don't really need to worry about stress less. Actually, I might have the warming one. There's like a matcha turmeric cinnamon one in here, I think. Oh my gosh, it's really good. So, especially when it's freezing. But we're down lower. It's not that bad here. So, that's all good. But yeah, I'm going to be super civilized and shit. And have some, oh shoot, I should probably add some of this olive oil to the noodles. Yeah, get a few more calories in. Ah, my favorite time of the day. I'm waiting for my very fancy packet gourmet Meyer lemon cheesecake to steep. I have to wait 10 minutes. It's not 10 minutes yet. About the best thing I can say about that ramen I ate was that it had calories in it. Otherwise, I can tell you for sure it had no MSG in it because it had no flavor. But I did toast some of those pine nuts in the olive oil before I added the water in the ramen. And that was actually really good because those pine nuts are a little bland. I think they may be going off a little bit as well. So toasting them definitely gives them a more pleasant taste. And they're good for you and they have good calories in them too. So, Thomas, we had a good day today. We did almost about 26.5 miles today. And I'm definitely feeling it. My feet hurt. I need new shoes so bad. Thank goodness my mom is sending some to Lima or Lima, however you pronounce it, in Montana, the first town we get to in Montana. So hopefully within a few days, I'll have some new kicks. Thank goodness, because I feel everything in these old Ultras. I've had them since encampment. It's definitely time for a new pair. They have no support or traction or tread or support, anything. Cushion. Time for some new shoes. I'm very excited. But yeah, where we found a good spot. I like it back here with all the trees all close around as a sort of bear first defense system. They might still come for us, but we'll hear them. Probably. Unless they're very skinny. But good day. Great evening. Nice to chill and not worry about the rain or the wet or the freezing cold temperatures. This is nice. See you tomorrow.